All right, artists, it's time to finish our Ted Harrison inspired Arctic landscapes. I want you to go ahead and grab your landscape from our last class that we worked on filling in with our warm and our cool colors. What I want you to go ahead and do right now is fill in any of your remaining white spaces. Now you might remember that when we started these landscapes, Ms. G decided to use paint. If you're not using paint and you're using other coloring materials, that's okay too. Just grab those same coloring materials and keep going. So remember that when we talked last class, we said that we wanted to fill into our sun with our warm colors and then down below into our river or our road with our cool colors. But then the surrounding areas, your hills as well as your rays in your sky, could be filled in with whatever colors you would like. So you can see here for mine that I've decided around my very warm sun, I've decided to add some cool colors because I wanted it to look like the sun is rising. So we're seeing some of our nighttime cool colors maybe, as well as we see those warm colors from the sun rising up in the morning. As well as down here below, I decided to go ahead. I have some green for some hills. I'm gonna add some blue for possibly maybe some more water. And then I thought I would add some yellow to symbolize a road. Maybe like the yellow brick road, like from the Wizard of Oz. All right, artists, once you have filled in all of your spots, it's time to move on to our next step. All right, so we're gonna learn about something, and we're gonna say this word together, Inukshuk. Okay, that sounded kind of silly, right? So what is an Inukshuk? Well, it's a structure made of stones piled on top of each other. They were used for navigation in the frozen north where, in the snow, everything could look the same. Well, these stones are often piled up to look like a person with arms and legs and a head. And remember that our artist, Ted Harrison, is from the Yukon, which is in northern Canada. So he would often see these Inuk statues because they were around his area, and he would put them into his landscape art. So guess what, friends? We're gonna do the same with ours. So I want you to go ahead, grab a little sheet of paper, and I'm gonna use a black marker here, but you can use whatever black coloring tool you have. So I'm going to start here to draw my Inukshuk. I think I'm going to begin by drawing a vertical, which is up and down. I'm going to use a rectangle, vertical rectangle. I think that's going to be my head. And I'm also going to create maybe some horizontal, which are side to side rectangles. And I think I'll use those to maybe create some arms. Maybe I'll put up down below too, so I can be part of my hips. And then maybe I'll add 2 vertical rectangles right down below. And that'll be my legs. And maybe I'll come back up on top and I'll add just a small little horizontal. So remember, side to side, rectangle, that's gonna be my head. Ooh, okay, I have my own Inukshuk. Now yours might look different than mine. That's okay, because all Inukshuks look a little bit different. As soon as you have drawn it, you're gonna go ahead and cut it out. All right, remember, go slowly, rotate your scissors as you cut. As soon as your Inukshuk has been cut out, grab some glue because we're going to go back to our landscape art and we're going to go ahead and find a spot to glue this on. Now, our Inukshuk is going to go towards the bottom of our paper. So you can choose. Do you want to put it all the way at the bottom? Do you want to put it on one of your lines? Is it in your water or your road? You decide. As soon as your Inukshuk has been placed on with your glue, you're going to go ahead and send Miss G a photo so I can see your beautiful Ted Harrison inspired Arctic landscapes. Nicely done, artists.